biggest noob with this, but let me know if you guys can hear me. Clearly should have thought this through beforehand. Hello, Fera Films. This was not supposed to take that long to set up. Clearly YouTube's new system has messed me over because they decided it's time to change everything out, and the new Creator Studio thing is messing me over. Because before, when I used to stream, few live Q&As we did was easy because you just needed to go on your phone, click OK, and start streaming. Now suddenly you go on the phone and it's not there anymore. So yeah, if you guys can hear me, yeah, we can get started. So tell me if it's looking good, if the reception is looking okay. If it is, then we can go ahead with the Q&A and start. We have about 4 people so far. Not bad. Yeah. Okay guys, we now have 6 people watching. So if you guys have any questions, this is a live Q&A. Shoot me those questions about the channel, about anything. Let me know what you guys are interested in. Yeah, we can get this going. Plan to do it for around maybe in an hour or so. Depends how many people we get watching this. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Everything fine up here. Looks good. Don't know. So, if you guys got any questions, what upcoming film are you most excited for? Well, everything's on hold right now, so probably the Batman next year in June. Otherwise, I'm not so sure. Does this look weird? Probably. It's a bit weird. Not getting too many questions, even though there are 6 people watching. If you guys are shy, just ask the questions. We now have 7 people watching. Oh my word, it was all hidden. Okay. Manish Kumar says hi. Hello, how are you? Pharaoh Homer says he's also looking forward to the Batman. Yes, definitely. Some of the pictures that have been coming out, behind the scenes things, have been quite interesting to see. A lot of people don't agree with how it looks, but I actually like it, and I think we should wait for the film to actually, show us the complete look, because there will be some CG elements and stuff. And otherwise, I'm pretty excited for it. Batman is obviously like my everything when it comes to superheroes. Manish Kumar, how are you? I'm good. How are you, Manish? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let me know how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Hayden Rocks, hello, says, favorite MCU movie and DCEU movie ever. Now, DCEU, which movies did they made? Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad. Does the Joker count as DCEU? I really enjoyed Man of Steel the like third, fourth, fifth time that I watched it. The first time I didn't really like it. Batman v Superman I found was a lot of fun. My favorite one of the DC movies. What do I have on my shelf? Batman. When you say DC, you're talking about the new DC movies or all, like any DC movie ever? But that's a different story. MCU would be the first Iron Man film. That's easy. That's my favorite of all time. Joker does count, you say? Well, interesting. Joker was an okay movie. Wasn't the best ever, but depends. Manish Kumar says he's doing good. He's from India. Pretty cool. He likes my video. Thanks. I like you for liking my video. Dark Knight trilogy counts. Then of course it's The Dark Knight, the greatest movie ever made. One of the greatest movies ever made. Definitely. You throw The Dark Knight in, you can cancel out any MCU movie, you can cancel out any other superhero movie ever made, and just give it ultimate status, because that's just how physics works. I mean, look at the cup I'm holding. That's the Dark Knight logo. So yeah, that's my answer for that. Yes, I'm also looking forward to James Bond. Zakir. Please make video on hit films, sir, says Manish. Well, dude, my whole channel is about hit film videos, and if you haven't been watching, I make quite a few hit film tutorials. Last week, I put out a tutorial on a beginner series I'm trying to do. It was the second part of a beginner series for Hit Film Express, and the week before that was another one. And this week, I'm actually putting out a Shazam tutorial, Shazam transformation effect in Hit Film Express. So if you want me to make videos on that, don't worry about that. Check the channel Wednesday or Thursday, and you should see a pretty cool Shazam effect. There's a sneak peek of that on the community tab of the channel. Hayden Rocks, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix? Easy Heath Ledger. Bro, if I love The Dark Knight, of course Heath Ledger is my jam. I'm not discounting Joaquin Phoenix. I think he did a pretty cool job with what he was given with, especially stepping into those shoes after someone like Heath Ledger. That's something that's some big shoes to fill, big clown shoes to fill. But he definitely did his best with it, and I think it was pretty cool. But overall, of course, I'm gonna prefer Heath Ledger. Hayden Rocks, are you gonna use Grant's Shazam pack? Grant has a Shazam? Oh yeah, he did have a Shazam. No, I'm not gonna be using Grant's thing. I did see his tutorial. Obviously, he's like my boy, but that's a pretty cool effect. Although I decided to change it up a bit, because instead of making the lightning directly from the trailer or from the shots that he did, we're gonna be making the lightning completely in Hit Film Express. The only thing you need besides your footage and hit film would be smoke assets, but I talk about that in the tutorial, so you'll see. Otherwise, I'm not using anybody's packs. Favorite films, I did the Shazam effect. I actually saw that. It's pretty cool. I saw that on your channel. Hayden Rock says he also did one. Pretty cool. So you guys know what you're doing already. You can be in the comments and help the other people who are a little bit confused, because I always get comments saying that I go too fast. But that's what pause is for. So you guys can hop in the comments when the video goes live and help some people if they get stuck with certain things. Since you already did it. The reason I'm looking down, by the way, is because I have the chat for the live stream open up on my computer, which is here, and I have my phone up here streaming, because I don't have fancy streaming software and I don't even know what's going on in that side of the world. So I don't know what I'm doing. We now have 5 people watching. Interesting. Seems to be dropping a little bit, but going up also sometimes. Now we have 6 people watching. Interesting. So yeah, guys, ask me anything you want to know about movies, about TV, about the channel, anything. How are you guys doing with all of the craziness that's happening in the world right now? Are you guys coping? You guys managing? What are you doing to spend the time during the days? I'm sure where I live, we are on lockdown, and so that means no going out. School's been shut down and cancelled. Hence, your boy having all the free time to make the tutorials. But yeah, how have you guys been doing? Films. How have you been, buddy? Been well, dude. Been well, doing the best what I can. How have you been? The range review is 6 watching. Yes, 6 is watching right now. Pretty cool. Manish says, please make a video on a disintegration effect. Interesting. A disintegration effect, if I were to do something like that, I would have to do it in something like HitFilm Pro, because generally what you need is you need a particle simulator to generate all of those particles, and you also would preferably need a green screen. Unfortunately, I've been doing this for like about almost like 5 years now, and I still don't have a green screen. So yeah, but if I were to figure out a way to do it without that, it would need to be probably in HitFilm Pro, not in HitFilm Express. The Range Review says he is from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I love Canada. Everyone loves Canada. Canadians are cool. Therefore, you are cool. And you are still alive. Kicking. Still alive and kicking. We get through this, guys. We will get through this. Don't worry about it. Favorite Films is good. That's good, buddy. I'm happy for them. I'm happy about that. If you guys don't know, I actually went on Favorite Films podcast. He has a pretty cool podcast. I went on it. It was a fun time. Go check it out on his channel. Aiden rocks PC or console gaming. I don't game as much as I used to. I used to game quite a bit when I was younger, but around a certain age or so, I started like, sort of my interest in it started fluctuating, although I still play the game here in the end. If I do, I play on PS4. Yeah. The only game I've ever played on PC was Minecraft, and that was years ago, because now I can't take it. And recently I played Stranded Deep on PC only because I watched Castaway. So I watched Castaway on Netflix, and then I became so fascinated with this whole island thing that I downloaded Stranded Deep. Well, I bought it from Steam, and I started playing it. It's actually pretty fun. So yeah, but mainly console gaming on PS4. Range Reviews ask green or blue screen. Well, it depends on what you're doing. For example, if I was wearing a top such as this color, this is actually the worst color to use. Don't wear a color like this, because this is a cross between blue and green, and usually you want your clothes to be the complete opposite of the background that you're using. Depends. You see, the reason people use blue and green of all the colors on the spectrum is because it's the most different from our skin tones. So you, no matter what color you are, generally you don't lean towards green or blue. Whatever you, depends on what you're wearing. If your character needs to be wearing blue, then obviously use a green screen, and so on. I don't have either though. Chili and Custard, that's a fun name. How old are you? People always ask me how old I am. How about you guys tell me how old you think I am? If you know me, don't answer. Have you seen Money Heist? Everyone is going crazy for it. I have seen everyone's going crazy for it. Haven't watched it though. The only Spanish show I've watched is Narcos, and that's some quality content. Hayden Rock says, are you 19, 20? 19, 20? We have two contenders here, guys. Am I 19? Am I 20? Am I something else? You guys tell me. What do you guys think? Yeah, Seema Devi is asking, what's your age? You guys are very curious to know how old I am. Well, Hayden thinks I'm 19 or 20. He's a bit confused. So, how about you guys guess? Keep guessing. Let's see what happens. Kathy Yawadi Hacker. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. You make awesome videos, tutorials and everything, but your view count is less. Why? Like, dude, that's unfair. This is very unfair. I quite think so myself, but I think I'm a little bit biased. You know, I think the reason that my view count is not particularly high is because I'm not consistent. I am almost at 10k subscribers, guys, we are almost at 10k, which is pretty cool. But the view count seems to fluctuate. Like, most videos don't hit over 1,000 views. And I've realized that when it comes to tutorial channels, like that specific niche on YouTube, people are very picky with what they watch. If people watch other channels, lifestyle channels, vlog channels, they are there specifically for the person. So it's more of a group type of effort type of thing. So no matter what that person puts out, they're going to watch it because it's that person. They like that person. Tutorial channels, people are a little bit more selfish. They are there to learn something. They're there to get something. People request a bunch of effects. They want to see their specific request. If you put something out that's something you want to make, generally people just don't wanna watch it because they're not there for you. They're there for the effect, essentially. This has changed in certain ones. How do I put the chat? Oh, there we go. It is in certain channels do make it like that, but it seems to be on my channel. If it's not something a lot of people want to watch, it don't get the views. But I make what I like, so yeah. Hopefully the views pick up. Manish says he's been watching my videos since the last 2 years and he likes it so much. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. It's for people like you that I keep making videos. Range reviews. There are a number of house paints available to make your own green screen. I have painted some illustration board with a color to use directly behind me for the effect. Depends on the size you need. I have looked into green screens before. Painting a wall does make the most amount of sense if you're using, if you want to use like a monotony scale, but unfortunately there's no wall here that's available for me to paint a bright chroma green color. So my best bet, I've realized, would be buying a portable green screen, one that you can fold, sort of like a sunshade. But no one really here sells it, and I haven't really found a need yet to, you know, make that type of thing. So we'll see though, maybe one day in the future. If I start getting lots of green screen effect requests, then I'm gonna need to. Hayden Rock's easiest invisibility effect ever. Wear green screen code on a green screen. Definitely, you'll just see black. Theatre Films asked, what have I been watching? Well, I have been watching, recently I started watching Parks and Rec. Old, it's not that old, but it's, I'm very late to the party. But I really love The Office, and it's the same people who made The Office and stuff. And if you guys have watched Parks and Rec, you know it's like a fun time. It's not like extremely amazing. Some of the things are a little bit, you know, they flow, they go under the radar. But some of the episodes are pretty cool, and it's something to just watch and pass the time. I've run out of good things to watch on Netflix. So if you guys have seen anything particularly cool on Netflix, definitely recommend it to me. School has picked up and started doing online learning and stuff like that. So I've been, you know, balancing my time between that. It's still a lot more, I still have a lot more time on my hands since I'm working at my own pace. So that's why I can still make videos and stuff like that. So if you guys have anything that you want to recommend to me to watch, definitely leave it below. TV shows, movies, anything. But I've been watching Parks and Rec. I watched, I want to start the new season of Better Call Saul. I saw that's out. For some reason, that just went over my head. Normally I track these things like a hawk, but it just went over my head, and suddenly I see season, is it 4 or 5 is almost done. So I'm gonna wait for that to be finished to watch all of those. Chicago PD, if you guys haven't watched Chicago PD, watch Chicago PD. It is the greatest show I've ever watched in my entire life. It's brutally amazing. Just watch it, and yeah, you'll see. Alpha Male 12 asked, what How long did it take to make Anesthetized Chaos? Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. Anesthetized Chaos. I can't remember actually how long it took. The thing is, there was a huge delay in between that. Is because I wrote the script, I started making it, getting you get traction with it, you start getting the creative juices flowing. I filmed it, then just after I filmed it, I went on vacation. You get lazy on vacation. Then I came back from vacation, and it was school. School hit me hard. Things started moving with school. Months went by. I edited. I was, working on it, chipping away at it. Months went by, and obviously I hadn't said anything to you guys about it then. Months went by, and suddenly it was June, like 6 months later, and I decided it's time to release this thing. I finished it up, polished it off, and I released it. So technically, you could say 6 months, but not really. From conception to really to realize that whole thing, realization was about I don't know. If I were to tally up all the time, probably about a month for scripting, but that's not working constantly. That's over, working a little bit this day, a little bit tomorrow, a little bit the next day. So it was fun though. Like your collaboration with FX Home. Thanks. I made a text message tutorial for those guys, and hopefully we can collab again in the future. You know what I mean? What special video will you do for 10k subs? I've always wanted. Jerry Custard's asking again, will you do a special video for 10? Of course I'm gonna do a special video for 10k subs, dude. Of course I'm gonna do that. 10k subs has been my dream. First, it wasn't even a dream because I never even knew I could have it. But then it became such a cool reality that I could actually get a 10k subs. And now that I'm super close to it, of course, I definitely plan. Okay, look, there's only about 9-10 people watching here. So for all of you who's dedicated enough to watch this live stream and ask me questions, we're definitely doing a short film competition. And I'm definitely going to be organizing the best prizes you could ever want. I'll just say that. We've worked with a few companies. If you want to know who I potentially want to get involved, I haven't done anything yet, but I have some ideas. Look at any of the companies we've worked with before, some of the best companies with VFX and software related, and yeah, the prizes will be amazing for this competition. And I've always wanted to run my own competition because I find so many problems. Being me, I find problems with everything, and I found so many problems with other people's rules and regulations and time limits and stuff like that. And since we are a pretty small channel and I doubt thousands of people will enter this competition, I can afford to change some of those rules, increase the time limit a bit, and give you guys a really good chance at getting those prizes so I can actually give back to you guys and say thank you. Because there's no use in having a competition and the guy with the best equipment wins. I want to do my best to make it fair so that everybody, even if you're using an iPhone, can get the best prizes and the best things. Hayden Rocks, do you ever watch the show Chuck? Before I do that, Rue Ven says hi. Do you ever watch the show Chuck? I haven't. Hey, wait, that's Shazam. I haven't watched Chuck, no. Is it good? Manish Kumar, do you have future plans to make a short film? Since I released the last short film around 6 months ago, 6 months? I think so. It was around June last year, so it's more than 6 months. Definitely more than 6 months. I don't have plans right now, but usually what happens is I get an idea, I start scripting, and then I go. So whenever I get a new idea that I find is that's good enough to make, I will. Right now, school is quite hectic. Things are moving really fast, especially with this whole pandemic nonsense. It's getting more stressful. And to answer that question, I'm in my final year of high school right now. So future plans to make a short film will have to be after this year, most probably, or the end of this year, and depends when I get an idea. Movie recommendations from Alpha Male 12 are Upgrade, Knives Out. I've seen Knives Out, loved it. Probably one of my top movies of last year. Upgrade I haven't seen, although I've seen some clips. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait to check it out. Fader Films, can't wait till you hit 10k, man. Me too, bro. Can't wait either. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a good time. Alpha Male 12, what's your dream for? No. Jenny and Custard ask first. Sorry, Alpha Male 12. What is your favorite movie effect? Favorite movie effect? I don't know. What is my favorite movie effect? It's a difficult question to ask. There's lots of effects in movies. Depends. What movie do you want to know about? Maybe you can narrow it down. What's your dream film project from Alpha Male 12? My dream film project. Don't know. I don't know. I would love to make a Spider-Man film because I think people are really messing it up with Spider-Man. So yeah, I don't know about that. I would make a Spider-Man film in which it's really real and the emotions are raw and it's high stakes. I wasn't that a big fan of Far From Home. I liked Homecoming, although I think it could have gone a bit bigger. And if they do that with the next one, I would have done that. I would also actually like to make my own Netflix series because you have full creative control over that whole thing. Thanks for your response, and I love your work, brother. I love that you love my work. Keep watching, keep creating yourself, my friend. Matrix Gaming, I see you're part of the class of 2021. No, we are in the class of 2020. I don't know what everybody else's schools are doing overseas, wherever you are from and everybody else. But here they have a pretty dedicated goal or mission to sort of like recover this year so that we don't have to repeat the year next year. And I think they're doing a pretty good job because we seem to be working well on our own, and well, some people. And even though it's really difficult and some of the things are like hard to understand and concepts are quite off the charts, I think that there is still a good chance we can recover this year, and I don't think we'll be repeating next year. Knock on wood. Jaden casted any movie like the effect as in a superpower. I don't know, dude. I don't know what my favorite. Flying. Flying is the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's my answer. Man of Steel made flying look super fun. Back. Man of Steel made flying look super fun. Zack Snyder, man. Zack Snyder. Talk about visceral. Oh, Matrix Gaming's from South Africa. Oh yeah, don't worry, dude. They got us covered, man. Just keep working. What grade are you in? Did you watch the Skywatch short film? Skywatch? I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that. What do you think of the next Spider-Man movie name? Spider-Man Work From Home due to the coronavirus. I saw that. I saw that on the internet, yeah. Jillian casted Batman or Superman? Tell me why. Obviously Batman. Batman's the coolest. He's got all the gadgets. He's got the money. So, yeah, he's the best. You in grade 9. Don't worry, dude. Everything will be okay. I think the main problem right now is people in grade 12 and even in grade 7 because of the transitional phase. Yeah, it is chill. Definitely work on your own. That's what I would say. I don't want to be that guy, and be like, yeah, you gotta work now. Nah, it's not me. But yeah, do your best because staying on top of your work automatically means that when you go back, you're at less of a disadvantage. But I really doubt you'd have to repeat the year because they'll probably push you guys through. Someone else is also in grade 12. Then you're feeling the pain, brother. You're feeling the pain. It's a hard time here in India. It's a hard time here in South Africa, my friend. Definitely. Ouch. It's a hard time everywhere in the world right now. So we all gotta stick together, and hopefully everything will go back to normal soon. Take off your beanie, please. No, I will not take off my beanie. It's quite cold outside. I think you should put on a beanie as well. Unless it's hot where you are, then don't. Let's see. We started streaming 30 minutes ago. We are around 30 minutes now. So, yeah, guys, we're now 8 people watching. I'm running out of water. Yeah. So do you guys have any questions about the channel? Do you have any questions about movies and TV shows? I'm thinking that I might ask you guys some questions. What I'm interested to know is that out of the people that's here watching right now, what do you guys want to see more of on the channel? Do you like the content that I make that's non-tutorial related? Or are you part of that group where you only want tutorials and HitFilm Express, that's all? Always, if you're not making tutorials, stop talking. That's a lot of people think. So, yeah. Future plans for the channel. Future plans for the channel is to just keep doing what I'm doing, hopefully hit 10k, make a really cool competition, and then move forward from there. I really appreciate your sense of humor in your videos. Thanks, dude. I try my best to sprinkle my personality in my videos, because otherwise tutorials become really boring, you know? Tutorials become really boring otherwise, man. So, I try to sprinkle out my, you know, stuff like that. Hayden, did you watch Chuck? Yes, I have not watched Chuck, no. Although I did recognize that's the guy from Shazam. Tell me if Chuck is good. Do more vlogs. Will you ever do a vlog? I've done vlogs here and there, but I'll never become a vlog channel. I find those really cringy sometimes. And I probably won't do vlogs now. But the thing is that if I make anything on this channel that's not tutorials, it doesn't get views. And honestly, that doesn't really bother me because I know when I'm posting that it's not going to get as many views. Only the most dedicated people who really invested in the channel and myself watch those type of videos. But I don't mind because I make what I want to make. But if you're looking at viewer retention and things that people really want to see from the channel, it's tutorials. And I like making tutorials. I took a break from them because I got really worked up into making them, and we have quite a few on the channel right now. There's quite a lot of tutorials. He says, I can't pronounce the name, Kathy Yawadi Hacker, I don't know. You make tutorials, it helps us, but try something else also. I'm always trying other things. But right now, I'm telling you guys now already, we have a really cool lineup of tutorials. I'm doing the Shazam effect this week, which is coming out pretty soon. So hopefully you guys can share that with your friends and stuff, and try it yourself. And I'm also I've got an Audacity tutorial coming up soon. I put a poll on the community tab. I'm actually posting a lot more on the community tab on my channel. So guys, you can check that out and see polls and stuff like that for sneak peeks of future ones. And so I'm doing an Audacity tutorial pretty soon, and then after that I have another one coming out, an eye effect, something with eyes. I'm not going to spoil it, in HitFilm Express. Matrix Gaming, I like the video essays a lot. I also like the video essays. They don't get as many views. They're a lot more stressful to make because using clips gets a lot of copyright strikes and stuff, but I love the way they flow, and also I love talking about movies. So if I have an idea for a movie, or if I have idea for thoughts on a movie and I can turn it into a video, I like doing that. So maybe there will be more video essays, as long as you guys like it. Chuck is about a guy named Chuck who gets a computer called the Intersect downloaded into his head and he becomes a CIA agent. Oh, that makes more sense now. Hayden has seen all 5 seasons and he thinks it's really good and he recommends it. Pretty cool. I will definitely check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out. Favorite films, I like your tutorials and video essays. Thanks, dude. I always see you in the comments and on Twitter and retweeting my things, and I have to say, it's really cool to see that. I see you on the basically anywhere I post, you're there. On the comment section of the videos, on the community tab on the channel, on the Twitter page, retweeting things, liking things, and seeing something like that, your support, is insane. And I love it so much to see you get pumped for things. And so yeah, dude, thank you so much for your support, and for all of you for supporting the channel, because it really means a lot to me to see comments and likes, and Subscribers and views are one thing, but comments of people saying you really helped me, I appreciate it, I've tried it myself, that's what it's all about. It makes it worth it. Manish, what 3D model software do you use? Don't really use much 3D model software. If I need to do anything in 3D work, I usually use HitFilm Pro, because you can do 3D work in there, 3D models and stuff like that, 3D text. And otherwise, I don't really do much 3D work. I'm a very boring VFX artist. Hayden is really into Chuck, as you can see. Pretty cool though, I'm not, not gonna lie. The cast did a charity table read Friday. Yeah, you see, things like that, I like how everybody's pulling together and, doing things, and like all these different things. Like that show is over for a while, but they did something as cool as that, which is pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I'll check out the show. I think we're going to wrap this up, guys, in around 10 minutes. So for the 6 or 7 of you still watching, 5, 6 or 7 of you still watching, leave me any more questions you guys have, and we'll wrap this up in about 10-15 minutes or so. I know you got me, bro. I got you too. I'll tell you what I'm doing after this. After this, I either have to do some schoolwork or I have to finish up editing I have to record the screen capture for the Shazam effect. So that's pretty cool. Did you guys see the new thumbnail designs for Reds Effect Season 4? It's on the channel. Try to do something a little bit more punchy with more contrast in it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that as well. And ask any more questions that you guys have, because we will be wrapping this up pretty soon. Chris says, just wanted to say thanks for the content, tutorials, and inspiration. Thanks, dude. I'm glad I could help you with whatever you are wanting to find from the channel, and I'm glad my videos could assist you and entertain you and inspire you. That's what a guy needs, man. That's all a guy needs. To see that his work is helping people, because that's why I make tutorials, to teach people. And I always think if you learn something, teach it, pass it on, make sure it doesn't end with you. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Thanks, Chris. Favorite films, I like the new thumbnail. Yeah, thanks, dude. I tried a lot of things. I tried a white color scheme, white and black, but then I settled with black and white because it seems to be more punchy and fit better. And I think it embodies my previous style back into this style, because the thumbnails were looking very different and not like they were part of one series, so I wanted to change it so it's, I get. Julian Custard, who's your favorite YouTuber? I'll open my list of subscriptions here. I like Peter McKinnon. Everyone likes Peter McKinnon. I love Grant's videos, but he's my boy. I like one of the sillier YouTubers that I watch is Alpha M. Although it's pretty fun content, easy to watch content. I like Hitfilm University, all the guys from Hitfilm University, FX Home, Hitfilm Sensei, Filmright, definitely pretty cool. Who else do I watch? Casey Neistat? I'm not subscribed to Casey. Oh, I'm subscribed to Casey Neistat. He's also pretty cool. Corridor Digital, they're also pretty cool. I watched movie reviews from Chris Stuckman. That's basically it. Hayden, the opposite of Grant's thumbnails. The opposite of Grant's thumbnails. What do you mean by that? Hassan Talpur. Hey mate, I just want to say your work is amazing, especially when considering you have to do schoolwork as well. That is the struggle of life, isn't it? But thanks, dude, I appreciate it. Yeah, I have to do schoolwork as well. Damn. Why? People tell me to focus, make more Hitfilm tutorials, but instead I gotta do calculus. That's how it works. Well guys, it's official. I'm out of water. The Batman cup has been drained. There's not a drop left. There was one drop. No more chat happening. He has black text and a white border. You have the opposite. White text and a black. Let me go check out Grant's thumbnails. I don't actually know about this. Oh, you mean the color scheme? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he's white and black. Mine is black and white. I used to use a white. I used to also have white thumbnails. In Rage Effect Season 3, it was like a white paper texture, but it wasn't as punchy, because if I looked at the channel, they still sort of faded into one another. So I switched it to black and white, because now it pops when you look at it and you can see they're all, you know, one series. Mateys Gaming Corridor is one of my favorite YouTube channels as well. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Chilling has the spider on your head. Oh no, a spider on my head, look at it. Will you call the Bat Butler to fill the water cup? If I had a butler, dude, I would be living like a king. Unfortunately, if I want to fill this cup, man's got to do it himself. Your mic isn't working. Can you guys hear me? Is everything fine? Is my mic not working suddenly? That's funny, because I don't have a mic, it's my phone. I think it might be only on your side, dude, unless anyone else is having this problem. We are wrapping this up in about 9 or so minutes, so shouldn't be much of a problem. It is working, yeah, so probably just on your side, my friend. Yeah guys, any more questions, any more final questions, anything you want to squeeze in there, just to get the last ones in before we wrap this up? It's been fun. I always like live streaming. It's never like tons and thousands of people watching, but I like it, because then I have to end up ignoring questions and stuff like that. But here there's a few people watching, and I can answer every single thing that happens on here. Thanks for answering my questions. Keep doing good work. I will, dude. Thanks for submitting questions. Thanks for watching. As long as people keep watching, I'll keep making them. And probably if people stop watching, I'll also keep making them. Jillian Custard, how old are you? Still asking the same question. 19? 20? How old am I? Who knows? If you watch my really older videos, I never used to like answering that, because people keep asking me. People always used to ask me these things. Where are you from? And how old are you? As if it matters. So, yeah. Which school do you go to? Exactly. Why do you want to know which school I go to? I'm actually curious to know which school Matrix Gaming goes to, since he's also in South Africa. Maybe you can tell me which school you go to, dude, if you don't mind. If you don't want to disclose that, I understand as well. Definitely. Are you going to do some videos on Lord of the Rings, like Corridor? Probably not. There's not really anything I want to do for Lord of the Rings, but yeah. What's your best friend's name? My best friend's name is Ned. If you know anything about the channel, you'll get what I mean. LMS, really? Oh, I know LMS. It's in Joburg, right? I think it's in Joburg, right? I think so. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's in Joburg. I'm pretty sure it's in Joburg. Hope you guys are staying hydrated. See, I've got a bottle here also. So if you thought I was running out of water, I did. There's nothing in it. But stay hydrated, guys. Keep safe. I hope you guys are also staying indoors. A lot of people don't seem to be, listening to the warnings, but things are a bit hectic right now. And yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up right now. Okay, we'll give it 5 more minutes. You guys don't seem to really have much more questions to ask, but yeah, I think I'm gonna be wrapping this up now. In the next 4 or so minutes, we get this next patch in. How often do you do these live Q&As? Not that often. Live streams I don't do quite often. I've probably done 2 or 3 before, and I usually space them out really wide because I don't know. I think if I do any Q&As now, it'll probably be live Q&As because I don't have time to really ask for questions in the video and then wait a little bit after. Here there's way more. It's easier to get a lot of questions answered instead of just doing a video on it. I like to see videos of subtle effects that aren't special effects, obvious special effects, like a candle flame on a candle that isn't lit, for example. Oh, definitely request those effects then. Just go to my latest video and just request an effect. And I always find my ideas. If you want to see something on the channel, the best way to get about doing that is just request it. Just say, put this comment on a video of mine, and I always log those, take screenshots of them, and then I use those for ideas later on. Although if you do want to light the candle, just light the candle. But I see what you mean. If you want to do something where you touch the candle and stuff like that, yeah. A really cool subtle effect recently was Grant's video that he did on the cigarette. I really found that really cool because it combines visual and practical effects into one, which is always the best way to do things. Julian says, sorry about all the weird questions. Don't worry, dude. You didn't ask any weird questions. No question is a weird question. No question is a wrong question. Everything's good. We seem to be fluctuating between 6, 7, and 8 viewers at a time. Yes, I was right. LMS is in Joburg. Johannesburg, for those who are international. It's another city here. I'm in Cape Town. Matrix Gaming is in Johannesburg. Different cities. Why don't you just make a VFX real type video like Corridor does? Because my channel is mainly based around teaching effects. So making a reel of VFX and saying, hey, look, this is all I can do, doesn't really do much for the channel because people want to see how to make things instead of just me making things. If that answers your question. Any more questions? Do you have an online school during quarantine? Yes. In a way, people send work, we do the work. You can move ahead on your own, depends on your own pace. Everyone learns at a different level, so depends on you. Okay guys, I think it is time to wrap up this Q&A right now. There is a bit of a delay on this, so I'm going to check for the next couple questions that come through now, and then we're going to be wrapping this up. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. All 6, 7, 8, 9 of you that's been fluctuating up and down. The fact that you guys are here means you care about the channel and you're invested in this, so thanks to all of you for watching and hopping on, even if it's for a little bit, and asking me questions. I always have a lot of fun doing these things. My nose is tingling. I apologize for this hay fever season, probably. Fair Forms says bye. Bye, dude. Have a good day. Keep creating things. You always make cool stuff. I love to see it. Yeah, Chilling Custard, bye. Bye, dude. It was awesome being on here. It was awesome having you. Yeah, guys. So I will see you guys in the next video, the next live stream, which we do. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do the next live stream, but the next video, the next RegFX episode will be on the channel very soon. So stay tuned for that. Bye Manish, bye Hassan, bye Matrix Gaming, bye Jelly and Custard, bye Fatal Films, bye everybody. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I will keep up the great work, YouTube brother, and I will see you when I see you. Bye guys.